That's right. We are live. Welcome to the show, guys. This is the Woe Radio Show right here on the Woe Entertainment Network. As always, I am joined by my esteemed co-host, best friend in the world, and brother-in-arms, Richie, the Redneck Pimp. And the man behind the scenes back there, the Wizard of Odd. How you doing? And so we have an official name. Before I get into our partners and everything else like that, we have an official name for the Grumpy Vet, Sergeant Voodoo. You have won, and move that because it's making this hard as hell to see the thing. So introducing now for the first time officially, Sergeant Voodoo, the mascot of Woe Entertainment, and he's kind of creepy.
So no more Gary Sinise.
Yeah, no more Gary Sinise, Lieutenant Dan. So real quick, let's hit our partners real quick.
I'm a Gary Busey. No more Carol Connor. Just
we're gonna start right over here.
okay.
You got the wizard fucking losing his shit back there. Right over here, we'll start off with Misfits, the official home of Warrior Fest 2020, as well as last year, 2019. Comedy Vets, comedyvets.us, as well as their Comedy Vets Facebook page.
We have a Facebook page? Damn. That's good.
Carl, I'm going to throw some shit at him.
That's good.
But anyway, we'll jump over to Weasel right under here, right under Sergeant Voodoo there, with Muddy Ridge Outdoors, and coming up real quick on
September 15th.
Yep, coming up real quick on that draw for that hunt and crossbow hunt.
Yeah,
and I'd be lying and say I hope my name gets picked. Weasel, grease the palm a little.
Yeah, that might be.
Remember we brought you on the show.
Number 2 spot.
But so I don't even know if I've been entered.
You're number 1.
Oh, okay. And then, as always, our Leah's Team Leah and Justice for Leah. Did you see where Ryan posted the picture of little R? And it's just those beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah, he's good.
Gorgeous little boy. So super excited to watch him grow up and everything like that. And then Justice for Leah over there, Travis and Tanya.
Great people.
And we're still pulling for them and
I thought about how we could help him.
Okay.
You and me go stage a fist fight outside the jail that he's in.
Okay. That way we get pulled
into the jail, okay. And then we'll just beat his ass.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'd be able to stop.
Well, yeah, we'll take turns. See, I'm kind of, you go, I'll go a little bit. We'll take turns, eat the bologna sandwich they give us in the bag.
Right.
Yeah,
that works. Okay. So
Just a thought.
yeah. Make sure you check out the other shows on the network with the other show at the current moment. We are in the works on getting another show.
Yes, exciting news. Yeah.
So
none of you damn business. Tune in and find out.
Yeah. But make sure you check out the Wizard of Odd himself, Carl, on Paranormal Nation Radio. On tonight, you're starting a little later,
8:30.
8:30 tonight. Do you got a guest, or you just?
No, I've got some other new things to show.
Ooh,
it's kind of our
new
fault.
Toys?
We had a production meeting. You know,
Carl's got new toys to play with.
There you go.
Anyway, so with that being said, shout outs. Who do we got in the comments? I know I seen Dean.
Yeah, Dean was
because I think Dean 25,000 entries for Dino for picking the name. Yeah, but remember, Dean, it only takes 39 to win.
That's right. So you don't need all those.
Anything over that, you lose.
Yeah, or below it, you have to have exactly 39.
If you do not believe us, ask Annie Marie Honeycutt.
Yeah, ask Annie Marie about that.
She's probably throwing shit at the camera right now
if she's watching. Who else do we got watching? Come on, check in, people. I can't call you out and say hi to you if you don't check in. So
we got 4 on Facebook and 1 on YouTube.
Yeah. So and as always, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and KansasCityComedy.com.
Yes.
So that's great.
Been forgetting to mention that last couple weeks, but yeah, we have been.
Hey, Richie, I wrote it down.
I'm telling high tech. We're going to shit.
So that's
we got notes now and official producer. Oh man.
But that's KCComedy.com, and it sucks for you guys on KC Comedy, simply because for one, you can't comment, and so we can't read your comments or anything like that. But for two, whenever we don't do like the don't DIY and the animal facts and stuff like that, you can't see what we're talking about. Now, granted, we do describe it a little bit, but so we'll get into our weeks here in a second. But so because this week has just been a shit show.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna kick it off with you, actually. So go for it.
All right. Which camera on? To the low-life communist cocksucking son of a bitch who trespassed on my land and moved my trail camera, I'm going to find you. I will look for you. I ain't going to say the rest, but anyway. Yeah. But we've been trapping a lot of raccoons. They've been in my area there, but eating all my damn deer feed. Weasel and I were tired of it. He sent me photos. We got 2 sets of 10. That's 20 altogether for those, can't count. 20 raccoons. I officially caught 2 of them. Okay. I'm working on catching 3. I'm thinning them out. We're trapping them. We're thinning them out, get them out of the way. Because we're getting ready to plant.
Hey, are you gonna make your grand boy a coonskin hat? Behold, you got to. He would rock.
Wait till you meet him in person.
Oh, I can't wait.
He's a freaking trip. He's the one that's seen the rattlesnake.
Yeah.
And I shot it. Anyway, I got that done. I'll get to that second. So we're piling up coons. We're getting ready to plant it. Talk to Weasel. We're getting ready to plant. So we get ready for the big hunt, November 2nd and 3rd, the veteran deer hunt. So we'll have a nice food plot to hunt over on that. Got my rattlesnake skin finally tanned. It is drying. It looks nice.
Yes.
I see a headband in my future, maybe a rack band from one of my hats, maybe a wallet.
Damn, that thing was almost big enough to make a belt.
52 inches head to tail. I cut off the head and the tail. It was 49 inches.
Wow. How many buttons was on the rattler?
6 on each side.
Wow.
So
good size.
Some people count each button is 12, or I just count one side. It's 6 because they're doubled. So depending on how you count it, but it has 6 on each side. So he was a good boy, and
now
finally got that done.
Now here's a question because I don't know. Okay, isn't it the rattles? Isn't that like aren't those like how old they are? Or is that a myth?
Yes. Well, it's not really a myth. Yes and no.
Okay.
You can have a 6-year-old that has a small rattle.
Yeah.
And you have a 6-year-old that has a big rattle.
Right.
It does mean how old they are, but the growth size it's their excess skin is what's inside the rattles.
So like whenever they go to shed or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Shed and that's what's in there.
Look at this. See, 2 idiots on Facebook YouTube, Periscope, and KansasCityComedy.com. Yeah.
And I got to tell you something else too about these two idiots.
Hold on a second, real quick, Carl.
Yes.
Put up that beautiful bearded barbecue logo up, because Felix Irvin is actually in the house.
There.
So BBQSauce.com. And I'll tell you something, man. As soon as I get some fundage, I am ordering, because like he's on Facebook all the damn time. He's always going live. And whenever he starts showing food, I don't care if I just ate. He makes me hungry. And like I literally want to go over there and smack him in his glorious bearded face. I mean, he does. He has a glorious beard. But and yes,
he's got the handlebar.
He also has the crazy handlebar mustache, which totally just is, yeah, it's
just
great.
like in the
it's just like in the logo. So, and hopefully, Felix will come out to Warrior Fest this year.
I hope he does.
I hope he does.
And I tell you what, you got an open invite. No, you won't pay nothing at the door. You come enjoy yourself. And
Hell no, you ain't paying nothing at the door.
And I'll tell you what we'll do. Justin and I both agree with this. If you come down for Warrior Fest, we'll give you a part of a table, a merch table, to put some of your barbecue sauce on.
Oh, you damn right.
To help cover your expenses to Warrior Fest.
Yeah.
So if you
and then after Warrior Fest, he sticks around for a day or two. We're going to take him hunting. He was looking for a place to hunt.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. The other day we was talking about it.
Oh, hell yeah. We'll take him hunting. Hopefully by then I'll have my bow too.
Yeah, I'm a hunting fool.
I know.
Because deer season comes up.
Right at Warrior Fest.
No, it's
right after, isn't it?
A week after, the next weekend. But you want to hunt, come on down. Well, see, bow season's all the time, though, from October till November. So, or December, I mean. You just come down, brother, and we'll put you on an animal.
Somehow, yeah. So,
send prayers out to Felix on that.
What happened?
Have to go home and see my grandmother. She's about to cross over.
Prayers to your family, and our hearts are with you, Felix.
Yes.
I see Carl Loomis. I see Joni. That's Jeff's daughter. Who else do I see up there?
Is that Jay Honey?
Yeah, Jay Honey.
Jeff couldn't hang around, but his daughter had enough decency and courtesy to hang around.
But see, Joni loves me.
Well, she's an outstanding person.
But anyway, so
she's the best of the Onyx family.
I will definitely make it out there. Hell yeah. I'm holding you
Bring
to
it
it.
out,
you better not pull a mini on us.
Oh, I swear to God. I don't want to see.
Swear to God, if you pull a mini on us.
Oh, dude, I want.
Mini was supposed to come out year 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Picture of an airline ticket.
And he didn't make it till year 2. So
unless you're driving.
No, he'll drive down in his new decorated truck.
Oh, yeah. He's got to bring that.
It?
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
And I bet, you know what? I bet we could probably get Stephanie and all the girls to get pictures with it.
Hell yeah.
With his truck.
He'd make money.
Yeah,
oh, hell yeah.
$5 a picture.
You come on down, brother. And right now we got bands, and we got comedians. We got giveaways. We got raffle, a 50-50 raffle.
The mystery box.
Mystery box, which you are part of. Come on down, man. You're going to have a good time.
We're taking bow hunting.
Hell yes. I want to go bow hunt. Even though I've never shot a bow other than like twice in my entire life. So make sure you're sharing the hell out of the show, guys. At 100 shares, we will be giving 10 entries into the mystery, 39 entries into the mystery box. So at 100 shares.
So wait a minute.
What?
100 shares.
Yes.
39 entries.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I remember that. Just want to make sure.
Hey, Richard, where's Warrior Fest at?
Which year?
This year.
Oh, it's been canceled because of COVID.
Fuck you, it has.
No, it said Misfits Bar and Grill in Blue Springs, Missouri, on 7 Highway.
There you go.
The owner is Stephanie and her partner Brian.
Yeah,
and they're good folks.
Great people.
Well, I hope the hell his name is Brian. I just said his name was Brian. I hope the fuck that's what. I think it's Brian.
Is it Brian? I thought it was Dennis.
It's Dennis. Yes. Yeah.
How do I remember that?
There. I don't know. And Rianne's her manager. Rianne, idiot. Raylan. Raylan.
Let
me check my notes. That ain't right. Okay, it's right.
Here you go.
So she's the manager of the place. And yeah.
He's gonna make a promo code for all our listeners.
Hell yes. let us know what it is. We will pimp it out there.
Yes.
Well, and it's veteran owned and operated, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's, you talk about a pimp. This guy's pimping.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
So
shit's good.
And at the same time, I'm trying to share too. So I'm doing my part to get us to that 100 shares, guys. So yeah. Sorry, dead airspace there. What are you doing, Carl?
He switched mics on me.
Oh yeah, that's not the on and off one.
Right.
The girl.
That's the center.
Oh
yeah.
He took center one away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the stand's right there next to you.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just put it in there because why not? So look at me, the on-air talent doing the tech guy's job.
Hey, they switched equipment on me.
I like it. I like it. On-air talent. That's like an official title, official name.
Maybe.
Peanut gallery back here laughing.
Yeah, we got the Wizard of Oz better half here. What?
Yeah, we had a class up joint.
Yeah.
Sergeant Voodoo lost his name.
What? Oh, he hasn't put it back up.
I can put it back up there.
So see, mine is showing just a blank screen with Sergeant Voodoo on it.
Yeah, mine does too. Until you click on it, then it goes away.
I know. It's just
I don't know what.
my phone's dumb.
Substandard equipment here,
There you go.
man.
So anyway, there we go. But so and I'm
I guess that sponsorship check's only getting divided one way this time.
yeah, this way.
This way.
Carl's pointing at himself. So okay, there we go. So WOE. I'm gonna write that down.
Whoa!
Yep. For 10% off
Entire order.
your entire order.
So everybody head over to that website,
Yep.
beardbqsauce.com.
and
Enter that code and get 10% off
Yep.
your order.
Yep. So, with that being said, Carl, your week, how's it been?
It's been pretty good, really. Been
Hold on,
busy.
Carl.
Yes.
You say that pretty good, and it reminds me of that Jeff Dunham puppet, Bubba J. It's pretty good.
It's pretty
That's a good one.
good.
That's a good one.
I'm doing pretty good. What
No,
you do all
but-
weekend, Bubba? Watching NASCAR and drinking beer.
See my sister naked.
Anyway, sorry, Carl.
That's
Go
all
for
right.
it.
Doing some work around the house and been out there working on our hunting cave or man cave out at the farm.
Jeez.
Yeah. That's
I can't
coming
wait to
along.
come out and see that thing, man.
Yeah. We're doing the car siding on the outside of it that's in the building.
Yeah.
It'll be stained.
Nice.
And then the inside sheetrock halfway up the wall.
Yeah.
Painted in camouflage.
Yeah.
And then car siding the rest of the way up. And then we
Nice.
got our shooting table in there where we shoot out the window at our targets. And it's going to be heated and air conditioned.
Targets or deer?
Both. Both.
Hey, man, if you're going to hunt, hunting style.
Hey, if it's real cold, I'm going to sit there in the window.
I feel you. April Mueller just kicked in with us. So as far as my week, it was great until this morning. Do you know how hard it is to find a 205 60 R16?
Yeah, actually, I do. Yeah.
I was sitting there. I called nobody has freaking used 205 60 R16s. And if they have them new, they're overpriced as shit.
Yeah.
That's because
And
nobody's got them.
I hate to say this, but thank God for Walmart. Even though I had to put the mask on
And they had to put up the crap. Yeah.
and
Put
put
the
up with their
mask on to
bullshit.
walk in 10 feet.
Right. $78 out the door. Brand new tire.
Warranty.
I don't. Brake light warranty.
There you go. My uncle's called 30-30 warranty. 30 seconds or 30 feet.
Yep.
And we broke both of them.
Yep. So anyway, show wife just joined us. Hi, show wife. So real quick, I do want to pimp our flag back here.
Okay.
Flags. This goes out for Gold Star fathers and mothers, and the DOW, if you don't know what the DOW is, that is died of wounds, which I've had some discussions with people and those who suffer from post-traumatic stress. And this is coming from the VA as well, from a VA source. Those who suffer from post-traumatic stress, if they commit suicide, they are considered died of wounds. So that's actually a step in the right direction to help these families, because a lot of times suicides aren't covered by insurance. They're not covered by, anything. And so on the, and I understand this part of it as a coroner, knowing that human aspect of it. Why is there a blank comment? That's weird. So anyway, that human aspect of it, I'm going to be more likely to say accidental death due to, an accidental overdose or whatever. It's not showing up on there, but it showed up on his. Somebody put it, I think it was Show Wife that put a little love emoji thingy.
Yeah, those don't show up on here.
So anyway, but yeah, so I understand that, and I mean, do you get where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
I would be more apt as a coroner to put down, accidental overdose or, firearm, whatever, than I am to put down, well, he killed himself, because then I know that family is not going to get any insurance payout, and that's going to make me feel even worse as a human. Not even thinking about it from a veteran aspect.
Right.
So,
right. One of the things that,
and also, real quick, since we are talking about veteran suicide, the Veteran Crisis Line, 1-800-273-8255, press 1. You can also text 838-255. So
yeah. Today, I don't know if y'all had a chance to vote. Today was election day.
Primary, yeah.
Primary, you can vote for different things. The sheriff, local sheriffs, and a governor. I think in Missouri had a governor race going on. Some senators and stuff.
Sheriff's race.
Here's the deal, guys. If you want to keep your guns, you want America safe, that's it. It's a simple way to do it.
Right.
Your vote, may matter, may not matter, whatever. Just vote, because if you don't, the people in the cemeteries have already sent in their ballots.
Yeah.
Twice. Them dead people already voted.
Right.
So
they're on the ball.
we need to get out there and
dead
counteract.
folks are voting for the Clintons.
Yeah, they're voting now for the wrong side. We need to get out there and vote. Your voice, COVID be damned. Get your ass out there. If you can stand in line and throw rocks and toilet paper,
right?
Okay. Get your ass out and vote. Really.
If you don't
Dean
vote,
Cerny,
keep
my
your
governor
mouth
is a dipshit.
shut.
The governor's a dipshit. Our governor.
If they don't vote, keep their mouth shut.
Only thing I can say about that,
because, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm really not sorry to interrupt. Sadly, we've gotten to a point that I honestly believe that America as a whole is suffering from a form of Stockholm syndrome, because we're so used to the government being always screwed up. They were like, well, it doesn't matter what we do, because there's so few of there's many of us that want things to change, but with all the dead people voting, it's like our votes don't count.
Right. So get out and counteract that and vote.
So, hey, can you click back over to
the
comments? Because there's
to hit on what Carl said a minute ago. I kind of differ with Carl a little bit.
Oh, Rona Death. Dean says Rona deaths vote twice.
Yeah, okay. I differ with Carl as far as sometimes I don't vote and I bitch about it because sometimes ain't nobody good enough to vote for.
Well, that's true.
Garbage in, garbage out. I mean, at some point you're just like, you know what? I ain't got nothing to do with this bullshit. This ain't my fault, But this ain't one of them times. You got people that can get job done. You need to get them in office.
Right. Well, and there's a severe air of apathy.
Yeah.
Amongst the American people. So,
Yep.
April mentioned something about a fast-acting medication for suicidal people that can possibly limit psych admissions for people who may be in a bad place.
Well, once you post something else on that, April, give us some information.
I'm going to look into it. Hey, Jade just tuned in. Hello, Combat Elsa.
Hi, Jade.
Jade,
You're like 26 minutes late. You're taking Daryl's place.
Speaking of Daryl, where's Daryl? Is he here? I didn't see him.
We need a purge, but just in DC.
Well, we do.
Yeah.
And apparently we need it in New York and in California.
And in Chicago and in Detroit never mind. So this is not a political show. We're not.
Didn't Flint try that to purge everything? Flint, Michigan, bad water.
Yeah. That's what the corona is.
Yeah.
But anyway,
the only thing about that is I told y'all before the camera started, I was reading an article where parts of Congress are wanting the VA to mandatory test all veterans.
Yeah, but old
or they won't
Crow's
get
an
their
idiot.
check.
That's that old crow bitch.
Yeah, and you know what I got to say about that? I'm getting paid, and I ain't testing for shit. Okay, because I'll be the asshole. They say got it, and I know I ain't got it.
Right
now. April Mueller. It's called Spravato, and it's a nasal spray.
Yeah.
Now, there's only one thing I have. They're probably going to end up charging so much for it that you're never going to be able to afford shit.
The vaccine?
The suicide.
Oh, yeah. Well, depending upon if the VA get involved in it, it probably won't. But big pharma's another
lifetime.
Big pharma's another issue.
Yeah.
This country.
So anyway, yeah, let's get on to something a little more light and,
all right,
and not so not.
Hey, Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah.
What can I do? He just been hanging around. Can I do something about that? No. Okay. Well, I figured I'd do something about him, man. He's just hanging around. What a nuisance.
The feed is glitchy.
Feed is glitchy. Not on this end.
No, we're good to go over here.
I'm watching it right now. I haven't seen it.
Huh. Disconnect from Wi-Fi here.
Try to refresh, Dean. See if that
happens. So anywho, but yeah, so I got the tire fixed and all that stuff. But good God, that was such a rigmarole.
I'm telling you what, wife and I should have bought stock in tires.
Right?
We bought a tire. We buy them with all these elaborate warranties on them. We get 6 months out of them, right?
Well, that's because you live right next to the rock quarry.
Yeah, but it was so bad, and we were just tired of it. So finally, no matter what vehicle we had, we look up the size tire and see if they got an LT tire. And we started running LT tires all the way around our shit, and it's been a lot better. And I bought some. You've seen the tires on my truck. Them some bitches are right.
Well, you got 10 plies on your truck. 12 plies.
12 ply tires on my truck because I'm tired of playing. I got so now. Our kids go through tires. We just sit back. You don't say. Really?
They didn't learn.
Oh, they did, but they learned some things you can skimp on and buy cheap.
Right.
Some things you can't.
No.
Right.
And where we live, you better have the tires.
Right.
You have nice set of tires. The vehicle will be a hunk of shit. Okay. But you're gonna have good tires.
Right. You got a $500 vehicle with $1,000 worth of tires on it.
Right.
Yeah. California and Oregon wanted to join Idaho.
So what do we got coming up?
Discount tires, best warranty. You're right, April. I buy. Well, I think I buy mine off the other thing.
Big O
Tire Rack.
Tire Rack.
Tire Rack.
That's part of it. That part of discount. Tire?
Yeah, I'm thinking it is. I don't know if they bought.
I think there's 2 or 3 of them. The big ones like that that merge together or something like that.
They sent them right to my house. Oh, hell yeah. I just got new tires. Firestone
XT's $1,200, but they're good for 60,000.
Yeah, Firestone, man. Hey,
as long as they don't explode on
we
you.
run Firestone on my Jeep. Hey, I'm a Goodyear man, but Firestone I can't. It's like paint. One of the best paints in the world is Bear. Okay, Valspar's up there too. I like Valspar. I use either one. So I mean, Firestone, Goodyear, tomato.
Jade, you probably wouldn't have such bad luck with tires if you didn't try and burn them everywhere you went.
Or get mad and throw a 3-inch knife through it.
Yeah. Like, why are you
throwing 3-inch knife? Whoa. She said she had a 3-inch knife go through her rim.
Yeah,
that's a tough
she's
knife
an angry
if it
little
went
midget.
through the rim.
What the hell?
That's probably as high as she could throw it.
Yeah,
well, it's probably
through
straight.
The rim.
It's probably straight trajectory.
It was a straight shot for her.
But
I'm so
why?
gonna get kicked in the shin if she comes to Warrior Fest again this year.
Oh, she's fucking you up at Warrior Fest. Okay, you've called her show whore and all kinds.
I never called her a show whore.
You know, she can fuck you up. But no, how did you get a knife in your rim?
That's a strong blade.
That's a strong ass blade. I want that blade.
Yeah. But just the blade to go through even the magnesium that's on them now.
To get through the tire and the rim. Bitch, what were you doing?
Well,
how I like to hear an explanation for that.
3-inch compared to
I don't know. If I was her husband, I'd be like,
you're 3-inch.
Yeah. Is it 3 inches or so
yeah, is it the real 3 inches or what the
is it a real 3 inches or is it what men have been telling women is 3 inches for the past 1,000 years?
That's why
that's why women can't tell difference because they've always been told that's 3 inches.
Yeah.
So
I kind of need a little backstory there. Their legend Lopez.
So
she ran over.
Oh, I ran over. It was not my blade. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So
okay.
One of them riders.
Yeah. I ran over the whole looter too, knowing her. Get the fuck out of the way. Ran right over.
And they couldn't see her over the steering wheel.
They probably got that's why she changed her name.
Hey,
so
Jay,
much.
do you sit on a telephone book in the car? I didn't get to look whenever you guys came out for your.
There's so many. She's got so many names because she changed it because he got warrants for her arrest.
Right?
For that shit in Colorado.
Yeah. Oh man. But let's talk about the show that might possibly coming on, because I absolutely love the Rev, and he is such a genuine human being. And for those of you who know anything about me and my family, show wife is going in for knee surgery here in a couple of weeks, about 9 days actually. I think.
I'll say a couple weeks now.
And yeah, it's only a knee surgery, but me being the type of person I am, the protective person I am, I've asked everybody I know to say a prayer for, light a candle, burn some sage, everything that I can think of to give as much good juju and just good vibes and good energy over that. Because I know that even the simplest surgeries can be dangerous. And so, and me being the protector of my house, and I know that's chauvinistic and mad and whatever, I don't care. That's how I was raised. The man is the provider. The man is the protector. That is the man's job. And so, as well as I'm a big doofus. So I balance it out by being an idiot. But, so on the 13th, guys, please send a prayer up, send some good vibes our way. But I reached out to the Rev, and the Rev doesn't know me. I mean, okay, he did one episode of The Gift with us, and I think I've talked to him one other time. But I was like, hey, if you wouldn't mind, light a candle for her and just kind of send a prayer of protection up. And you got it. He, and in a heartbeat, and it goes to the character of that person. I don't know you from Adam, and I really don't care that I don't know you from Adam. I'll do that for you. So we are, and Carl, go ahead and pimp his show out. It's on Sunday nights.
It's on Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time,
Yep.
5 p.m. Pacific Time.
Yep.
You can watch the Reverend Sean Winnington's Paranormal Ministries on his Facebook page.
And he has some really interesting guests.
Oh, he has guests. Let me tell
from
you,
all over the
folks.
world too.
We've had 3 shows done with guests from Australia,
the Ireland,
We
the
had
Irish lady.
2 from Ireland.
Two.
We had 1 from Hawaii.
Yeah, he was really
Oh,
cool.
he was awesome.
Whenever he did that old prayer, that what is that, Polynesian prayer?
Yeah.
That was wild.
Right. But the Australian thing, now I'll tell
Yeah.
you a funny thing about the lady we just had on
Yeah.
last week.
The Aussie lady.
If any of you have ever watched the show McLeod's Daughters of the family, the girls' farm in Australia.
Now, Dean, McLeod's Daughter isn't the name of a porn.
No. But anyway, the guest,
Redneck A-hole just checked in.
the guest we
I haven't
had
seen him on there in a
on
long
there.
time.
What's up, brother?
and everything, her house is 15 kilometers from where they filmed that show. And last week they had just went and investigated the motel and hotel that they used in the show at Gillett. Yeah, I lost the name of it. But anyway,
Yeah, it starts with
they-
a G. I remember you saying that. name.
but he has some of the most
Oh, yeah.
amazing guests
Oh yeah.
on there.
And it's and for somebody who is still skeptical, even though the stuff that we've seen, I'm still skeptical of things because I think it's partially because of my IQ. I try and make it work logically. And so, for something to be there that's not there, there's got to be a logical explanation in my mind. And so, but I who what who?
My brother, Redneck A-hole,
Uh-huh.
he's in here and he got more than one comment. Cool. He said, you guys need to check out or need to watch Dr. James Manning. And I'm trying to figure out who the hell Dr. James
Yeah,
Manning
who's
is.
Dr.
Right.
James
And I'm trying
Manning.
to figure out
And
who
what
said
kind of
who.
bird don't fly? Jailbird.
Jailbird.
That's an inside joke between me and him.
What kind of bird don't fly? A shit bird.
And a jailbird.
Tell us a little bit about Dr. James Manning, who that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up too.
And Ross Golden's in the house.
Hey, Ross, welcome,
Ross, How
guy.
you doing, my
Get
brother?
more people. Yeah, brother, tell us about
Who typed in who?
I did.
Oh,
I told you who.
well, see, the last time you commented, it came up as you, not as Will Entertainment.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand. This whole thing's messed up.
He's now.
He's watching it right
Who?
now.
Who? We've got 2 of them out at the property.
Yeah.
That was the coolest thing. I have never, and I didn't get to talk about this that much last week. Oh,
A preacher in the Bronx.
Okay.
I have seen Dr. James Manning. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Well, have you ever seen 2 owls talking back and forth?
Yeah.
I've never seen it in my life. And you've been out to the property and you've been out to the property. So if you look past my pool, there's that big dead tree out there just kind of out by
Uh-huh.
itself. There was one in there and he was big. We were standing at the pool and I bet he looked every bit of that tall.
Mhm.
He was good size. And then off to the west on the big power line, the transmission lines, there was one sitting up at the top of that. And we were listening to him talk back and forth. And that was probably one of the coolest. I actually want to go out by that tree and see if any feathers fell out. But that was probably one of the coolest experiences I've ever had, on dry land. I'll say that.
yeah, I know who you're talking about, brother. Yeah, go ahead.
So then because the whole who thing.
He said he hates Obama. Yeah, I've heard him. He's a black minister, and he tells you it's hilarious when he tells you the shit, and he's right, and he don't care who listens. His voice. He's got that old time black preacher voice. And the Lord say it. I mean, he just lays it down, and it's freaking hilarious. You Uncle Tom, and he don't care.
I have to look him up.
Look him
Yeah,
up.
I'm
guy. He's
going,
funny
I'm,
as
I'm,
See
shit.
if I can
I'm
get him
gonna
on the
look that up
show.
too. So anyway, back off of the political stuff.
Yeah.
Because that is not what we are about.
No, we're not. Well,
Our stance is politics suck, and there should be no career politicians, and the 2-party system should be abolished.
and Pimp hates everybody.
And pimping ain't easy.
That's right. It ain't easy.
What shows we got coming up?
Well, we'll
Yeah,
take
that's
that
actually
opportunity.
what we're
We
gonna
got,
do.
of course, we got our one coming up pretty quick. April 15th in Hamilton, Missouri at Pockets and Pens.
April 15th?
God damn it. I was April, August 15th.
April
I'm
15th
going to
is
start
tax
slapping
day, bro.
myself. That's right.
Oh, April,
my daughter's birthday.
April's going to put back in there her birth date
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
Her name's April and her August
Oh,
is
it's
her birth.
her birthday.
You know,
So
my daughter's birthday is April 15th.
Yeah.
Anyway, August 15th
that
at Hamilton,
sucks.
Pocket and Pens. Yeah, I know.
It's tax day.
My grandfather was that day.
God,
and my
bless.
cousin Mikey's is that day.
No wonder you had so much law trouble.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
tax day.
There's got to be a coalition there.
There is a conspiracy, sons of bitches.
You know, if you live by Gibbs rules, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Gibbs from MCIS.
Uh,
If you live by Gibbs rules, one of his rules is there are no coincidences.
yeah.
So
No, anyway, August
there you go.
15th at the Pockets of Pins.
Everybody clap for him. He got it right.
Adult show, Strage, motherfucker, Strage, yeah. Pockets of Pins. It's an adult show.
Yes.
This lady has an award-winning tenderloin. If you
Now,
haven't ate there,
Dean,
bring your ass in.
adult
there and eat
show
this.
doesn't mean that there's going to be dicks and assholes everywhere.
No pole. Okay, no pole, Dean. All right.
It's going to be adult comedy.
Yeah, you can say fuck, shit, hell, cocksucker, motherfucker if you want to.
Right.
If you want to.
I want to find that George Carlin bit.
Oh, yeah,
And
it's
play
great.
it.
It's great. You're going to host it. It's hosted by Justin Snodgrass, James Riley, Mike West, and then myself going to be on there. And I might have Noble Freeman. I invited him to come down.
Yeah.
Before we made the flyer, he didn't give me an answer until later on.
Right.
Say do the show.
Is he going to do it?
He might do it.
I can't wait to see him.
If
again, too.
he'll go first because he's a civilian guy. If you haven't seen this little dude, man, he's fresh in the comedy. He's sharp witted.
Kiva Barnes, how you doing?
So anyway,
I
come
hope
on.
I said that right.
Come on out here and the 15th and check it out. It's in Hamilton, Missouri. Then following weekend, August 22nd. I got it right. August 22nd. Yeah. Woohoo. We're gonna be Cameron at Tub Creek Event Center. Okay. In Cameron, Missouri. We got the you're co-hosting it again. You got the amazing Jeff Onyx.
I'm
we got
co-hosting it. Who's hosting it?
Yeah, you're hosting it. You're
Okay.
hosting it. And then amazing Jeff Onyx, Thai Food Panda are going to be there, and I'm on that bill as well. It's now listen, it's $20 to get in. You get food and you get a show.
Right.
Okay. And they got some outstanding barbecues to come in there and
Right.
get you some of it. $25
I can't wait.
is VIP. The $25 is VIP. Okay. They're supposed to be having a guy there, quote unquote, serving drinks. Okay.
Okay.
Like a little vendor there to
Yeah.
sell beer. All right. But $25 VIP, you get set up right next to comedians. You can get autographs. So
Now for
$25.
$30,
whatever.
for $30, you get to sit next to me.
And that starts at 8.
I mean,
that show starts at the dinner. What time you got on that dinner? I forgot what time dinner starts, Carl. I think dinner starts at 6:30. I think it is. It shows at 7:30.
yeah, dinner at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30.
Right. Come on out there and have a good time on that, guys, and enjoy yourselves.
Yes.
And I promise you'll have a good time. If you don't laugh, come see me afterwards, and Jeff Onyx will mow your yard.
Kind of tell them where the Tub Creek Event Center's at.
Yeah, because I don't even know exactly where it's.
All
at.
right,
I know it's just north of town.
If you
here,
come,
but-
you go in Cameron, and you're going out of town, which would be probably south, it's heading south out of town. Just as soon as you get past the
it's south of town. I thought it was north
North
of
of
town.
town. Off Double E, isn't it?
no north of town guys heads toward Winston and stuff like that. This is the south.
Okay,
So
you
you're
got me
heading down
lost
69
now.
highway.
You go stay on the main drag. You go through Cameron,
Okay.
and as soon as you got the new houses that been built over there. As soon as you get past the city limit sign, it's right there in the big gates that open up.
Oh, okay. Next to that that nursery.
Yeah, kind of. Well,
Okay.
yeah, a little past Nursery. After doing Lawns
Right
Unlimited.
next to the Elks.
Lawns Unlimited. No, Elks is too far. Elks is way too far.
Okay.
This
Or
is
not
Yeah,
Elks,
Emmy King,
but
Emmy
the
King
other.
just joined
Right.
us too.
right, it's just right there, and we'll get together, guys. We'll go out there, and I'll show you where it is.
Yeah.
so we don't miss it.
Well, I know where it's at now, but people that didn't know
Right.
that are in the area, spread it around.
Right. And if you're trying to take directions from him, you're lost. It's fine.
I'll get you there. I'll get you there.
It may take you 3.5 hours, but it'll get you there. No, I'm kidding. And for God's sakes, don't ever follow this man to Warrior Fest because he'll try and kill you.
Although I wasn't the one that technically swerved in with the truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I was driving the van following you.
Oh, that's right, you were, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
let me amend my story.
Yeah.
It wasn't him that was that almost got in a wreck.
No, I
It
just
ain't
would
no
have ended up
secret.
as a part of it.
It ain't no secret. I cannot drive them. There ain't enough medicine in my cabinet to get me because I'll slap some fucking body.
We're sitting there cruising along, and all of a sudden,
Okay.
hey, Jason Holt
Hey, you
good
know,
buddy of mine,
how you doing,
awesome bow hunter.
right,
and,
he's right.
Right,
Just past Eagles Landing. Right.
Okay.
I mean, just
yeah.
right there.
on the
Yeah.
left-hand side.
Left-hand side as you're going out, you see the gates.
Yeah.
You know, so
Okay.
it's right there.
All right, cool. And Jason is a very good friend and a trucker and a trapper and a bow hunter and a just an
So
all around
basically, he's
good
a
dude.
man's man.
Yes, just an all around.
I
I
swear
mean,
to
he's
God,
only
he
like 2.5 foot tall, but he's a good dude.
I swear to God, he better not be voting for Biden.
Sleepy Joe,
Yeah.
but
For some reason, I call him Bin Laden instead of Biden. Same. I mean, am I wrong? Is it kind of same mentality, or what's the confusion? I don't know.
Yeah, he likes his hands on little ones. So
anyway,
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So I'm excited because I haven't seen that place yet.
Oh man,
And
it's
I'm
awesome
hoping-
place.
I'm hoping that place is just absolutely packed.
It's got a lot of nice seating. It's got tables, and don't worry if you ain't got a place to sit. Give us 10 minutes.
We'll
She can
make
open
you
the-
a place to
She
sit.
can open the door, and she's got rows and lines of chairs.
Good.
So, it's if you've never been to Tubby Creek Event Center, a lot of people haven't. It's they host parties in there. The school had the prom in there.
Oh, really?
So if it's big enough for prom, it's big enough for what we're going to
Okay.
do. And again, you guys come out and have a good time. And like I said, we got mystery prizes. We got a 50-50 raffle, which is always popular. You might or might not find something fun in the gift bag. So yeah, and then of course, the Granddaddy Show, the coup de grace, is November 6th, November 7th
Yes.
at Misfits Bar and Grill in Blue Springs, Missouri.
Off of
7 Highway.
there you go.
You take a bunch of highways to get to 7 Highway, then it's on 7 Highway in there.
Yep.
That's how you get there. Guys, we got 6 to 10 bands going to be performing. We got 9 to 12 comedians going to be performing.
Wait, 9 to 12 now?
9 to 12. Well, you remember, some of them won't show up, some of them will. But as
Right.
of right now, we got between 9 and 12 comedians.
I'm going to shit myself if every single comedian and every single band shows.
Hey, we'll get them in.
Yeah,
we'll
I'll
make
be
some time.
I'll be happier than
Oh,
pig and shit,
no
but
kidding.
I'm going to crap myself.
Yeah, and we are working on a couple high profile people. I'm not gonna give their name because I haven't got any confirmation they want to come yet, but we're working on that. Mystery box will be given away there, guys. There's prizes. I don't know what to tell you. We're raising money for Warrior Outdoors to get veterans out of their houses, so they're not sitting around their house getting inside their head. 22, actually it's 35 a day now.
Yeah,
if I
if
remember
not-
what I kept
if
reading.
not more.
35 a day commit suicide.
Right.
35 veterans commit suicide.
Hey, there it is.
It's a bad stat. It sucks, and we're trying to do our part to
End it.
end it.
So,
I see a whole bunch of people now starting to check in there. It's good. It's good. Welcome.
Jason Holt, I think I heard that the bow you were thinking about buying just went up. What? How did it go up? I just talked you up.
Oh, is this,
Oh, probably because I called him short. But anyway.
so the bow was already taller than he was in. So yeah, she's not lying. I guess it did go up.
Oh,
But yeah, if everybody shows up and and honestly, if I'm praying that this year goes off without a hitch.
It will. It's going to be great.
Because last year was absolutely a shit show.
Read Redneck Hills.
But yeah, he'll be happier to back with a bag full of dicks.
He's on his.
And it's true.
He's on his
And
game tonight.
I will admit that, and I will own it. If everything goes according to plan and everybody shows up and does what they're supposed to do and is there on time and there are no hitches, I will be happier than a faggot in a hot dog factory.
There you go. Goose just got an Excalibur Micro 308 short.
Huh?
2
Wow.
foot 2 foot ass. Yeah. So
Oh, it's
I
only
wanna
'cause
welcome
love you,
everybody.
Jay.
welcome everybody for joining us.
God,
You're rattled.
well, and I'm not rattled. I'm thinking about Warrior Fest, and it's I wish that we had the like ability to do the like thought bubble with a little scene going in it. Use an addle be a real man.
You know what that is?
I've heard about it.
Exactly
We talked about the addle. Yeah, we talked about the addle back in the days of Warrior Outdoors Radio, and I've never seen one, and I want to, and I want to see it in action. Like I want to see somebody harvest a deer with it, because I think from what I've read on it and everything like that, I think it'd be really badass.
Mac Lee, over in Hamilton, does all the filming and everything. He's got one. He got a doe 2 years ago with it when they legalized it in hunting.
Well, yeah, there's actually a specific season here in Missouri.
Alternative.
No, it's straight up addle. Oh,
no.
You can use it in alternatives.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use it in alternatives. Real quick before I forget, I want to give a big shout out. Well, actually, not really a shout out. Our condolences offered to the family of Wilford Brimley. He Marine, a veteran. He died at 85 years old.
Wait, diabetes is gone?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he passed away this weekend.
He did.
85 years
sad.
old.
Now I'm going to feel bad whenever I make fun of him.
Well, he can't do nothing about it now.
Well, yeah, but every time
he was a Marine, so I mean, come on.
Yeah, he can deal with it. But every time I see Andy Reid talk, and he's like half holding it, you can kind of see his mouth move, but he's got his. I can't help but think diabetes on one. I don't know why.
Look,
it just pops into my head every time.
You run down the field, you grab the Twinkie.
Yeah.
You run a post pattern and get diabetes. If you run this way, you get metformin, or you can go that way and get the shots. But damn it, it's up to you. Metformin or shots? What do you want?
Right. So, but yeah,
That's right, Jason. It's a spear you can throw with a stick. Yeah,
okay. Rodney
right.
Brown just joined us. How you doing, Rodney? There's a lot of names I don't recognize coming in tonight.
Well,
I like that.
I shared it to some certain spots.
Yeah, I did too.
A lot of names you got coming in on yours and then coming in through this one.
Well,
Del
because
Baldwin,
this doesn't actually show like such and such is watching with you.
Right.
Whereas
our phones do.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but yeah, I'm and for those of you who know me, know that I'm a student of life. So if there's a form of hunting out there that can be done, whether it's trapping, which actually Jason Holt taught me some stuff on
Facebook
trapping.
just got us again.
What?
Yep. I tried to like a certain comment and it won't let me like it. I can like anything before it, anything after it. A certain comment won't let me like.
Which one?
It's right here. Watch. Takes it right off. Facebook is.
You liked it. Yeah.
You was talking about
It's on there.
all types of hunting.
Yeah.
Have you seen the sling bow?
The sling bow? No.
Slingshot that you use as a bow and arrow?
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's interesting.
Well, look, when Brother Redneck and I go hunting, we go hunting. We carry a crossbow, high-powered rifle, pistols. We got, tomahawks. We don't care. We'll go. And we carry multiple of each. Right. Now, if you'd have been in the timber where I live, people are like, why you carry all the guns on you? Come out there one time and see what we see.
Yeah.
You'll be packing like, halfway up a tree.
Fucking Rambo.
Halfway up a tree, you see big cat claw marks up the freaking tree.
Right.
You got bears out there, and yeah, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but there's no mountain lions in Missouri.
Yeah, I got news for you. Whoever told you that, lying through his teeth.
Right.
Department of Conservation.
Mm-hmm. Lying.
But yeah, I mean, I've learned a little bit of trapping stuff, which it's interesting. I'd like to get into a little more because I think it'd be really cool. And then, obviously bow hunting, which is something I'm diving into soon. Rifle hunting, I've done, I don't know how many, whatever. I've done 55 mile an hour hunting. That's always fun, but the insurance check sucks.
Back in my other years, I did what they call hefty hunt. I did what they call a hefty hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where a trash bag,
Mm-hmm.
a hefty trash bag, a hacksaw, and you lay in somebody's field, and you shoot it, quarter it, and haul it out there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that's not very.
Go find you Bigfoot.
The midnight haulers.
Yeah, it's not.
We April actually we found Bigfoot. Bigfoot is actually Dean Cerny, because we've never seen Dean Cerny and Bigfoot in the same picture together. So there you have it. We solved the mystery of Bigfoot.
I found out where Dean gets all his money for trains.
Okay.
I figured it out. You seen that Progressive commercial?
Yeah.
Where he set a log and she's talking to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
Dean.
okay. Dean knows Flo.
Yeah, Dean knows Flo real well. You know,
Yeah, she works over at VRS.
Yeah, that's
On
right.
Monday
She does.
nights.
She does. That's right. You catch her every night on the Lunchbox Show with special guest Flo. Called
Monday Night Mayhem.
Yeah. Yeah.
With Lunchbox and Flo. So
say something. Yeah, there you go.
we love Judy to death. And whenever we say
She needs to come to Warrior Fest.
Yeah. Oh, she comes to Warrior Fest. I'm getting her ass up on stage to roast some motherfuckers.
I'm giving her
Like,
mic.
yeah. Because that woman is brutal. I think she would make Lisa Lampanelli cry.
No, she really ain't that funny.
Nope.
Lisa Lampanelli, I mean. Yeah, she get your ass. Jade Lopez, Jade Lopez probably kicked off right now, and now she's over trying to talk to Judy. Hey, they're talking about you. Come on here.
So
See you, because we lost one viewer, and that was Jade.
probably, yep.
She clicked off to go to Lunchbox and Judy right now.
So anyway.
That's cool. That's good. Well, you need to take up hunting. It's very therapeutic. It really is.
It is. So is fishing, honestly. And
there is a lot of changes.
There he
been
tore it
made.
up again.
how many times can you break the same headset?
Oh, as long as I can break it, I'll break it. There's been a lot of changes to the
Carl,
rule book
put it
this
on
year.
our shopping list. The next headsets need to be made of like titanium or carbon fiber or something that he can't break.
Freaking aluminum. There've been a lot of
You
changes.
figure out a way to break it.
There've been a lot of changes to the hunting book this year. If those guys here that are in Missouri, our fans watching us, pick up the Missouri Conservation Book and look at it. You no longer, if you have 5 acres, can you get a free tag anymore? You have to have 20 acres
Right.
or more in order to get a farm tag, which is I think is crap. I don't know who votes on this shit, but anyway,
We don't vote on it.
and you got to have. No, that's right. We should. There's elk hunting. Oh, if you didn't get a tagged elk hunt, you weren't given a drawing elk hunt, you can't hunt. But there's a whole bunch of new rules. Check it out. Maybe before you go hunting, because I don't want nobody getting in trouble with the po. And
Right.
conservation can sometimes be worse than the police. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So just pay attention to what you're doing and live by Brother Redneck Aho and I's motto is if it's brown, it's down. So yeah.
Oh. Huh. 12 hours ago, Team Leah posted some pictures. A year ago today, a warrior became a legend. And yeah, that's right. It was a year ago today that she became our guardian angel.
Wow.
So there's the pictures, and I'll post that on the Woe Entertainment Facebook page too.
Yeah, she's such a cute little girl.
Yes, she was.
Beautiful little girl, and we missed the hell out
we
of
had
her.
it. We had her. I mean, we had a
Oh.
plan to get her, but to Warrior Fest. I mean, we had rednecks to come back up with vans and disinfect it. And we were going to get her little butt to Warrior Fest. At least that she could experience an hour of it,
Yeah.
And you and I were in conversation about that, kind of bouncing some things around. So now, then I get the call. She's gone. That's kind of heartbreaking,
And apparently I can't smell. I can't spell today. So anyway, Monday Night Mayhem shared our show. So we're talking shit about Judy, and
They just shared it. That's good. Good camaraderie.
Oops. Shots fired.
Oh, it was all Carl Albertson's fault.
That's right.
So when you send that mail, the email, it's Carl Albertson at Woe Entertainment Network.
.net,
Talk to him.
/org.
Slash none of your damn business. Yeah. Actually, you want to know whose fault it is? I'll let it out of the bag. It's Jeff Onyx's fault. You can hand him at comedyvets.us.
Yeah.
And, attention,
We'll put
Jeff.
all the blame on him.
Yeah.
Attention, Jeff Onyx.
He's not here, so
Right.
screw him.
Yeah.
So for those of you who are tuning in and didn't hear the announcement at the beginning of the show, Grumpy Vet has a name, and it is Sergeant Voodoo. So that is the win, and a landslide vote. There was literally only one, maybe two votes for the other one, the Gunny.
Last I seen it was a 3-1. That's the only. If it had more votes, I didn't see him.
Yeah, well, a lot of people voted off of my page directly,
Oh.
Off my Facebook directly. But so there is Gunny or Sergeant Voodoo. Sorry, he might get promoted in the future. I don't know if he gets a haircut and gets a real job.
General Voodoo.
No, he's gonna stay. He's gonna stay on the enlisted side. He's not gonna cross over to the
Be
dark
worn
side.
off.
Master Sergeant.
Yeah, Master Sergeant,
Sergeant Major Voodoo. Yeah.
There you go.
You know,
Gunny Voodoo.
yeah, I like Gunny Voodoo, but anyway, so I forgot what I was. Oh, wait, it's 6 o'clock. I need to pimp our partners real quick. And speaking of Team Leah, which is kind of crazy, they are one of our longtime partners. They will always be there. Team Leah, and then Justice for Leah over there under Richie's face. Misfits under Sergeant Voodoo here, or sorry, not Misfits. Muddy Ridge Outdoors under Sergeant Voodoo here, under Sergeant Voodoo here. Richie under Sergeant. There you go. With Weasel. And I'll tell you something. If you want to know something about food plots or really hunting in general, that guy knows a lot.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, for that little bitty dude, he's got a lot of knowledge packed in there.
What an awesome guy. No better friend to have.
So
he's been Redneck A-hole.
I can't wait to have him back on.
Forever, man. He hunts with us, and he's
crazy enough to hunt with Redneck A-hole.
Yeah.
Well, he'll be on here when you do the drawing, won't he?
Yeah. He's coming to help do that.
So, and then Comedy Vets, comedybets.us. If you have any complaints about the show, please direct them to Jeff at comedybets.us.
Hashtag Jeff is a girl.
Hashtag Jeff is a girl. And then, as always, Misfits Bar and Grill in Blue Springs, Missouri, off 7 Highway, the home of Warrior Fest 2020. And then, obviously, our buddy over there at BBQ Sauce. At BBQSauce.com. I was waiting for him to put it up. You can go over and get 10% off of your entire order whenever you enter promo code WOE. 10% off your entire order. I might have to use that code. Probably nobody else in the world will use it. I will. Yeah. As always, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and kccomedy.com. So let's get into the Don't DIY. And Carl picked these this week.
That's a do.
That is a do, but on the same note, it's a don't.
Right.
Because of the
aromatic charcoal.
Huh?
Aromatic charcoal.
Yeah. We'll call it the aromatic charcoal. Right.
But imagine heating that porcelain up.
Oh, that's gonna break.
But the back ice cube tray is real good.
Yeah, I like the beer holder in the back, but I see a problem with that as well.
What's that?
The heat from the grill is going to melt that quicker than shit.
Yep.
Because porcelain holds heat.
Yep.
So I mean, I guess
apparently it holds shit too.
In a pinch, it would work for a little bit.
I wouldn't have any problem with that because things like that don't bother me.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all.
Somebody else be like, I ain't eating now. I had 2 poop in it. Well, it's got fire.
It's got fire in now. It all burn up.
Right. I pooped in it before I lit the fire. Is that okay? So yeah.
Methane's very flammable. So
yeah.
But it's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
If you're ever out anywhere and you find no stool, you can survive.
Yeah. I still like the shopping cart idea better.
A couple comments. April says, just yuck.
Why yuck? What if it was brand new?
AT,
AT joined us.
Yeah.
Hi, AT.
Reimagined
Okay.
hot seat.
This one is April's future house, since she commented on that one. That's April's future house.
Oh, that's the house that she's closing on?
Yeah.
Oh, right on. I think I did the driveway.
And the best part is,
I was waiting for Richie to look
I
at
know,
it.
but the best part is they just didn't put that tree there. Oh, you guys got to see his face. Let me tell you. I think I got to take that
Take
off.
that down just so you can see Richie's face.
Okay, I'll put it back up. I should have had it when he was leaning forward.
The exact utter look of enchantment.
What
That's
the
the
fuck
only
is,
thing
what
I
the
can
fuck
say.
is that?
Enchantment.
That is
That is a driveway that they.
that's a
instead of-
circular driveway.
Yeah. A really tight circle.
With the garage.
Right behind the tree. I call this lazy.
I call this they forgot to cut the tree down.
I call it
That's-
fucking
I don't
brilliant.
think they forgot to cut the tree down.
That is brilliant.
They just didn't want to cut the tree down,
Oh,
so they just went around
I
it.
figured it out now.
They get his and her parking.
No.
Oh.
The husband said, leave that tree there. You can't get your car in. Guess where my man cave's going?
Hey, he's got a point.
I hope so. I really hope that's what that was. I hope this was designed.
That or they both drive motorcycles.
Maybe, or one of them little Cushman trucks.
Yep. A little narrow on that one side.
Yeah, but have you seen how small them little Cushmans
Oh,
are?
they got a smart car.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go.
Mental note. Dean Cindy says, "Don't let Goose do your concrete work." April, something my son would do.
Okay.
When a homeowner association won't let you move a tree.
Yeah.
Gay bar for liberals. That's Doc Brown's house. That tree wasn't there in 1955.
Now here's the new trucks that are in Ohio.
Good tree.
Oh,
for-
this is the new Ohio truck.
All right, here we go. New Ohio truck.
What in the actual ass? What is that?
Look at his expression.
It's backwards.
Yeah, but he's driving it.
I quit.
See, he extended the frame. The back tires are over that. He's got the steering column ran all the way down. He's sitting in it, driving it.
Why?
He's getting his money's worth, is why.
Why?
I don't know. It's got something to do with the picture was taken Ohio Turnpike. So you got to wait until the cab passes the meter. I don't know.
That's actually, that might be a legitimate point, because a lot of times whenever they do the metering for your cars,
Mm-hmm.
it's from your front bumper to the back bumper of the vehicle.
So you get shorter price.
So you get basically motorcycle price.
But could you imagine that's about a 67, 68 Chevy pickup,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Get you 2-3 people in there that weigh about 300 pounds. Watch the wheelie.
This could be awesome.
AT says, if cart before the horse was a car.
That's funny. That I like that. Give him 10 just for that.
Oh, that's what he needs out the windshield. A set of reins. I got 800 horses up here.
Bobby Hassler just joined us. New Rhino system for deployments. I like that idea too.
Oh, the bed rotted and he didn't want to give up the truck.
Definitely give AT 10 for
The
that.
picture
For
doesn't
that
show
comment.
clear.
That's
I'd like to
awesome.
see what he did to that engine.
Yeah, oh yeah, that
'Cause
engine
it
looks
looks
like it's heavily
it's got-
modified.
yeah. That is different though. Okay, that's all for that.
Okay, that's all of them. Trivia question.
All right, guys, here we go. Get your computers ready.
Get Google going.
Get your fingers. Here we go. This for 10. 10 entries in mystery box. Here we go.
Oh.
This quote came from what movie? Just give me the movie. Okay, just give me the name of the movie.
This
This
quote
quote
came from what movie?
Came from what movie? Here we go.
Drum roll.
And now you're gonna shoot me in my pinky toe. That was it. That's the end of it. Here we go. And now you're gonna shoot me in my pinky toe. What movie was that from?
AT says when IKEA makes cars. Dean, don't put Debbie Does Dallas because that's the wrong answer.
And now you're gonna shoot me in my pinky toe.
I was trying to do the drum roll. Harlem in Heights.
That's close enough.
Harlem and Nights.
Harlem Nights. There, he corrected. He got
Harlem
it. Ding,
and
ding,
Nights.
ding, ding, ding. He got it. He corrected it. Harlem Nights.
Okay,
That's one of the funniest movies
Did-
ever on the freaking
well,
planet.
Felix
Did
got it.
Felix
He's got it. Felix
Yeah,
gets
that
10
was
entries.
the first one we seen pop in.
Yeah.
Check the timestamp, make sure I'm right. But that was it. Harlem Nights.
6'11".
That was the scene where Della Reese played the madam.
Yeah.
And she was whooping Eddie Murphy's ass.
Yeah.
Right. She pulled out a knife. So now I'm gonna cut you. He goes, bitch, I ain't playing. And he pointed a gun and he goes, I'll shoot you in them feet. Oh, now you're gonna shoot me in my pinky toe. She knocks and he shoots her in her fucking toe.
Betty's foot fetish.
Good job, Felix. Everyone see that? Now
Damn.
you're catching on. That's how we do this
See?
on
Yeah,
Damn.
Felix.
Tuesday nights, man.
So,
See, you put the promo code out and won.
yeah, look at that. So Betty's foot fetish. Anyway, oh God. Okay, so you've got an interesting animal.
I've been on a roll. I've had
Yeah.
some interesting ones the last couple times, and y'all seen this one. And yeah, I got another one for y'all.
Crusty ass pinky toe.
That's the best part of the movie when she whips his ass. That's awesome.
All right, here we go.
All right,
What is
this animal.
crazy ass looking thing?
It's called Dumbo octopus.
What the fuck
Hey, Carl,
is that?
Carl, leave that right there first. That one right there is the very first one that comes up. Get a look at this thing. And there's many species of this thing.
Why is my ex-wife sending you nudes, Carl?
I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
it's pretty color.
Pretty cool. The name Dumbo
Weird as
The
shit.
name
looking.
Dumbo originated from the remnants of the title character of Disney's 1941 film Dumbo.
Yeah.
Having a prominent ear-like fin, which extends from the mantle above each eye. There are 13 species recognized. Prey include crustaceans, beetles, worms, and copepods. The average lifespan varies. Species is 3 to 5 years. You want to hit him with another one there, Carl?
What in the shit?
Look at that. Look at that thing.
That's cool as hell looking.
They are cool. They are cool. As noted above, many species collect on the Challenger were initially classified in a.
Whoa.
Look at that. Several species formed classified and were moved to other.
It'll.
A new family. I didn't want to read it. What the hell's wrong with me? Lost my damn place. Right here. Females have no distinct period for breeding. Females carry multiple eggs in various stages of maturation, suggesting that they have no optimal breeding period. Male octopus have a separate pro-turbulence on one of the arms that carries the incubus sperm back to the female. Yeah, his arm all right. He's come from a family of ponies, I guess, huh? and I hypothesized that
Go back to the orange one.
the female can be distribute to the sperm to the eggs.
It's like an alien.
Look, there's one on there that looks like a Pokemon. Did I send you that one?
See
Pokemon.
that one?
No, maybe I didn't. Go on down a little more.
That's the only 4 you sent me.
Okay, yeah, that right there kind of looks like Pokemon. Maybe I didn't send that one Pokemon to him. But females have much more prevalent glacious body type and size, being more than width than have long left 1.5 to 2 times more short arms. So they got more arms, but they're shorter. They got 1.5 to 2% more. On difference include females having broadly U-shaped shells, larger eyes, and grills with 6 laminidae. That is your Dumbo octopus.
Go
Get-
back to the
get a load of
the
this
third
thing, man.
picture real quick. It kind of looks like a rabbit in that picture.
It does. It does.
Like
That was one of them. When you first, if you guys type that in at home, one of the first pictures that comes up
crazy.
is the yellow one. And he's standing there and he got this little deal on the back of his head. And he looks like a damn Pikachu off of Pokemon. That's just look at these things. They're just weird. And don't take them lightly. These are some tough little damn things here. They've been known to bring down dolphins and things. Yeah. So
look at the ears on that one. The ears are shorter than on that one.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, a lot of them have longer legs too. See, that must be a male because he got the shorter legs. Okay. That must be a female because she got the longer legs. Makes sense. She's prettier.
Look at them legs, though.
Creepy looking. But Dumbo octopus, guys, check that out.
Dumbo
Read about them.
octopus.
You never know what you're going to find on Woe Entertainment, guys.
Oh, that's that. You got to admit that's true.
Yeah.
That comes out. Ooh.
That is just. I'm watching the because there's delay, so I'm watching those pictures pop back through. That is just nuts. And that orange one is crazy.
And I tell you, you know, I discovered this one when I found a goblin shark. Okay, but I lost it. I didn't remember what it was. I forgot to write it down. I just had to be going through this. Bang! There it is. There it is again. So I read about it. I'm thinking, this is some weirdo shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. I think everybody would love
Well,
that.
there's some crazy shit out
So
there.
that's your pimp facts for on your animal.
Like, because I remember back whenever I was in the program and one of those 12-step programs, and my sponsor had taken me out on the boat to go fish, and it was my first time being in salt water to fish, and we were headed out. We were about 9 miles offshore, and the flying fish were really cool to watch.
Yeah.
But then I caught this fish, and I mean, it was a little bitty bastard. You know, it was like maybe 8 to 10 inches long. And I pulled it off the hook. Well, whenever I pulled it off the hook, because obviously you grab it behind the fence, I felt like feet. And I turned it over, and it had 6 legs and pinchers like a crab. I'm like, what is that? Are we near a nuclear power plant? And I guess it's called a sea robin.
Mm-hmm.
I had never seen anything else like that in my life. And it was just probably one of the most amazing things. I mean, aside from the flying fish and the dolphins and the barracuda that I caught and the tuna, and I'll tell you something. You want to talk about fresh, like the best tuna you've ever had? Go out, catch 170-pound tuna on the boat, slice it up, and cook it right there.
Yeah.
That is the best tuna I have ever had in my life. But anyway.
Well, you've seen that.
Dale, Redneck A-hole said, where all the white women at? Felix, at my house.
You've seen that, the fish bait deal that looks like a catfish about this long with 4 legs on it?
Yeah.
Now, that's freaky.
Yeah. Is that like a real thing, or is it just something to try and...
No, that's an actual animal. Dogfish is what they're called.
A dogfish?
Yeah. And they use it for fish bait around here.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen them before.
You've never seen them?
Yeah.
Go to the fish shop, bait shop that sells minnows and all that.
Yeah.
And look in some of the tanks.
Huh. Okay. I'll have to look those up.
My sister-in-law had one.
Who
in
is
her
laughing
fish
at
tank.
us on Woe Entertainment? You?
I was laughing at Dale
Oh,
and
okay.
Felix, yeah. Later, brother. Take care of yourself, man. Thanks for coming
Go
by.
make that paycheck, hooker.
Justin said he wants 10%.
Oh, hell no. You confused me with a cheap pimp. 25 or nothing.
Also known as water dogs. That's what they are.
Water dogs.
Jason was saying
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, water dogs.
Okay. I've heard of it. I've just never
They're
seen
about that long.
it. Okay.
They look like a catfish, and they got 4 legs that they walk around in the water.
Well, and see, whenever you said something about that long, I remember when I was fishing offshore, one of the things we fished with was something called a ballyhoo, which it's about that long with the bill cut off. And it actually looks like a miniature swordfish or marlin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they're really cool looking, but and they're not very big. I mean, they're probably 1.5 to 2 inches in diameter at the biggest.
Right.
And you hook them with like 3 or 4 different hooks on your line, and you somehow the way you hook them actually curves them to where whenever they're going through the water they swim, and they're dead 9 times out of 10. You just buy them frozen,
Right,
and you put them out there. That's what I caught that 30-inch barracuda on, was a ballyhoo, and that was the craziest fight of my life aside from that tuna.
Yeah. Dean Turney says they call them mud puppies up there.
Mud puppies. Okay. All right. Yep. Now we're getting names that I know. And I don't have the picture uploaded to the site yet, but Jason Patterson has a shirt, and I think I showed it to you, the COVID survivor shirt. And we're going to be actually getting.
How's he doing, by the way?
He's doing good.
Good.
Doing a lot better.
Have any side effects? Anything we need to know about?
He's sterile.
Oh, well.
I'm kidding, Jason.
So basically, no.
Josh Byram, how you doing? Well, and he's got a shirt series that's going to come out, and it's COVID survivors. So, and I'll show you the picture after the show.
Nice.
And we'll post and we'll have that picture to show on the show next week on the show.
Right.
How many more times can I say on the show?
On the show.
Yeah.
Which show on the show are you talking about? On this show or on the other show?
On the other show.
Okay, on this show.
And that show.
Okay, both. Greedy bastard.
And the other show, too.
Oh, yeah, that's a good show.
Yeah, they are out of quarantine.
Nice.
But what the fuck am I? Jason's comment confused me because I'm not sure what he was referring to. There's so many weird animals, especially in the ocean. Have you ever heard of an oyster cracker? These things, Richie, have you ever heard of one?
I have.
They look like a fucking demon tadpole.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way I can describe it. A demon tadpole. I mean, am I at least halfway close?
Yeah.
Like, I caught one. We were in the Intercoastal Waterway in North Carolina, and we're out there fishing, whatever. We were actually right next to the Coastie station, and it was me, a couple other Marines, and this Navy guy, and we were all making fun of the Coasties out there. And I pull this thing in, and it looks like this fat ball with a little tail. And so I went, gonna get the hook. No, don't. Why? Just don't put your fingers in his mouth. Okay. Why? That's an oyster cracker.
Looks like piranha.
Okay, so I took needle nose and pull them out, and Google hellbender. Richie?
I Googled a totally different thing a while ago. There is a fish, or there is a animal. I'm not going to tell you what it is. The animal's name is pink fairy armadillo.
A pink fairy armadillo.
Yeah. Now, is
that a Biden supporter?
If they're not, if they're not trying to
Bernie,
to tell you something, if they're not trying to tell you something, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, get with it. But I think
that's a heavily armored Biden supporter.
And here,
you can show it.
Here's what he looks like.
That looks like
if I don't scream civil union, I'll kiss your ass.
That looks like a.
Yes, it does. Looks like a guinea pig with a pink cupcake on its back.
Yeah, it looks like a snack cake that's got eyes.
A furry snack cake. Yeah.
Them feet look vicious as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Turn it around.
Oh my God. Check this out.
What the?
Pink fairy armadillo. You better touch it. You're going to lose it. Touch the screen. You're going to lose it.
He lost it. Yeah. The techno wizard there.
Just click on it.
No, one away. Here.
Holy hell, he gave me something.
Weird.
That is the weirdest. That well, at
Where's
first, and
it
at the
from?
weird angle. At the weird angle that I looked at it, it looked like a fucking snack cake with icing on
Yeah.
top. It looked like a what's the yellow one? The zinger.
Zinger, yeah, you
It looked
know,
like a freaking zinger.
you know
Well, it
that
actually
was
looked like
named
one
by
of them
Redneck.
cakes that lady makes into animals. that
Oh
they
yeah,
cut,
yeah.
like the puppy dog. And
Yeah,
who's going to eat that?
me.
Oh, I would too.
There you go.
That is
That is gnarly looking. But I mean,
Tilt it
look
a
at
little
the
bit.
feet.
There you go. Hold it right there.
Look at the feet, though. The feet on that damn
Look
thing
at that.
gnarly looking.
Where are they from? You got to find that out. That got
Yeah,
to be
you
killer.
gotta do some research on that thing.
I'll have that for
That's cool as shit.
That's
looking.
next week's animal fact.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
do some research on that.
yes, Jason, you know it. I am a true fat kid.
Whoever named that was Redneck. Okay, that's just There's no other way.
Redneck or had a great sense of humor.
Richard Pryor probably named
Look
it
up
that.
Hellbender real quick.
Hellbender.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to probably spell for me.
Hellbender.
Is that with 2 L's or 1?
It's right there.
That's back in the days when you used to get wasted.
No, that's hell of a bender.
All right, here we go.
What'd you do this weekend? Hell of a bender.
I said Google says fuck off. Well, that's bullshit.
Is that what he
Google,
said?
roughly translated.
So yeah. Okay. So,
Tell them we're looking for sponsors for our world record.
oh yeah, we're going to be attempting.
Oh, the salamander.
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Called a Hellbender, though.
I remember
Got
that
legs
thing.
on
Yeah.
it and all that.
They were gnarly looking too.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you who are fans of the show and the network as a whole,
Here we go.
we as a network are attempting a world record. Now, as far as that is concerned, we need sponsors. We need people to help us out with content over the time that we are going to be going. And what in the hell just happened to the feed?
I got it back.
Did you see that, Carl?
No, what happened?
If you look at the white parts, like
Uh-huh.
here and over there
Uh-huh.
on the screen, it like waved.
Yeah. It did.
Oh, really?
On
Yeah.
my phone, it went black.
The whole like like we were fine and the flag was fine, but the white parts like here, well back here and over there, it just the whole thing like waved like whenever you used to put a video camera on a TV screen.
And it do the line.
Yeah, but it was only on the white.
Yeah. Well, my
Melissa
screen went
Harper,
black.
or Melissa Hopper, how you doing?
I lost all the thing I had on my phone. Goes
It
just
just went
picture,
black, huh?
just pictures and nothing. Everything was black. Just
Huh.
us and no comments, nothing.
Oh,
And it came
really?
right back. So I don't know. Maybe
So anyway, what was I talking about before that happened?
About our world record.
Oh yeah. Sorry. So we are going to
It keeps up breaking up. What keep breaking up?
the feed probably. I don't know. We are going to be attempting to break a world record. The record has already been set, but we are going to set the bar higher. So we need sponsors. We need a little bit of help here and there. Need a lot of help over the overnight times.
We need coffee.
Yeah, we need lots of coffee. So if somebody has a coffee hookup that might want to partner up with Woe Entertainment and get some coffee to us, we're going to need it, especially the Wizard of Odd over there. So, I mean, hell, I might just live stream one day of me working. Hey, it's content, right?
yeah, we're starting on Halloween,
We're starting on Halloween, and we're running
Morning.
all the way through Warrior Fest.
Halloween morning.
November
so,
7th.
Um,
Everybody in attendance is going to be part of this thing.
yes.
Warrior Fest. If you're coming, if you know you're coming, sure, get ready because you're going to be in the Guinness Book of World Records, guys. This is going to be incredible. We have no contingency plan.
No.
Understand this.
It's all or nothing.
We plan on breaking a record. Okay. If you want to be part of it, hit Justin up, hit me up. We'll get you on for live.
Right.
Yep, has to be live.
And this is also something that we are shooting for 181 hours. Now, I did some math. we're going to be live for 8 days straight, correct?
Basically,
Roughly.
yeah.
You know how many veterans die in a course of suicide in the course of 8 days? 181.
No, more than that.
I did the math.
35 a day now.
Well, at the 22 number that everybody knows,
Right.
it's 8 days.
Or
Or the death.
280 on the new thing.
Yeah. We're going off pre-COVID.
Right. So that's why we're doing it. We're not.
And I didn't come up with the
fame and
figures.
fortune.
Right.
The two smart
We're-
ones come up with that. I didn't have none
We're
of it.
simply
And
doing
anybody
this.
can donate.
Yes. There will be links to donate continuously scrolling down here at the bottom of the screen under Sergeant Voodoo.
I'm getting there.
And as the Wizard of Oz gets, there you go, just like that, right there, under Sergeant Voodoo there, and I think Sergeant Voodoo, will be on the stream.
Yes,
a bit.
he will. He
So-
might even be talking.
So you know what we ought to do? We ought to put a camera on him to see if he ever moves.
Hey, good idea.
So, I mean, granted, since he's been in the office, he hasn't moved unless we've knocked him over.
Can he wave?
And I knocked him over. See? Damn it, Carl. I'm blaming you for that one. But anyway,
But anybody can donate.
Oh,
or
yeah,
if they
donate,
know
and
somebody
if
that
you
would
wanna
like to
donate
help
some time-
sponsor for the time that we're on.
So we need people to help us out, and
That got weird.
running on generator power. Wow. Oh, that's because John's up there in Connecticut.
So he's over east. Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
the hurricane.
The Hurricane.
Hurricane.
So
I call it a hurricane because I cannot say that fucking name.
the
Yeah, that one.
ISIS.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Hurricane ISIS.
I've heard people on radio go like whatever
Yeah. Oh,
hurricane.
the freaking Weather Channel people were stumbling over the name. Like, why would you pick a name that you can't say?
Actually, we don't have no deals with that. We did a show 2 years ago on that. It's picked from somebody else.
Oh yeah,
But
no, we did a trivia question on it this year.
well, either way, we don't pick it. And yeah, just call it a hurricane.
Right. So
The sad thing is, it's a weak hurricane, so they can reuse that name again.
right. Well, it was a category 1, and I guess it jumped down to a tropical storm or depression or whatever the hell.
I don't
70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, trees down everywhere.
I don't wish bad things upon nobody, but I wish that would never been
yeah.
a category 5, like out in the sea, and then they wouldn't have to use his name anymore.
Right. Well, and I was in Connecticut during Hurricane Sandy. I was in Connecticut and New York, and it was pretty rough. It wasn't as bad as some I've seen, but it was definitely not fun whenever I was up in a 40-foot bucket. My hard hat almost ended up in the Atlantic Ocean.
Right.
So, which is funny because the hurricane was coming from the Atlantic Ocean and it went towards the Atlantic Ocean. So, but John, keep us updated as to your status.
Yeah, I hope you stay safe.
Shoot me a Facebook message or whatnot tomorrow.
You
And
see the lights brightening up and dimming down.
Yeah, but it's only on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's a focus issue or what, but it's done that a couple of times. Okay. But anyway, yeah. So
again, I hope everything's okay.
Right.
Them poor people. This is one reason why I don't live on the East Coast.
Right.
I
can't understand.
Just rebuilding all the time.
And most of the East Coast doesn't have this problem, but Florida is hit by hurricanes every effing year. And it's like, and you see the same people getting interviewed after the hurricane.
Yeah.
Well, this is the 4th time we've been hit.
Because of putting the puddings. Yeah.
Why don't you move?
Why doesn't FEMA get down here quicker?
That's another issue. That
Because
FEMA's
they know
useless.
you're going to get jacked up. Why don't you institute something? Because you know you're going to get jacked up.
Right.
That's like living in a freaking meth park.
Right.
I'm not telling you to leave Florida. We got some good people watch our show in Florida.
Oh, yeah. I love
Yeah.
Florida.
What I'm saying
Florida's a
is,
beautiful state.
Florida,
but-
you're going to start building shit out of concrete instead of wood.
right.
Okay. And
Instead of stilts, why don't you build the house freaking that floats?
Right. That's why we learn up here in Tornado Alley. You
Yeah.
know, you do different things. You never know when.
Yeah.
yeah, difference between
The difference between a hurricane and a tornado is
hurricane,
there's
you can see it
warranty.
coming. Yeah.
There's a warning.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm coming. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm still coming. Hey, I'm a little weaker, but I'm still coming.
Finally,
No, tornado. Poof,
They
done.
are getting
Hey,
better
dumbass.
at tornadoes. So.
Yeah.
Hey, dumbass, I'm here.
Yeah.
You're late.
Yeah, they're getting real better at tornadoes. Look at Joplin.
Yeah.
They can. I mean, they know where they're roughly going to hit, but you still have no freaking idea at the
There's
last
still
second,
no-
right? And you never
you
will.
know, I mean, you can watch funnel. I watched a funnel cloud the other day that just
Yeah.
popped up out of nowhere.
Right.
And I didn't even realize it was a funnel cloud until I looked over and
He said he's fine branches down the shore.
noticed it. So,
Well, one of the biggest arguments I heard, a couple of guys were arguing, and these two guys at Casey's, these two old dudes arguing about anything, right? And they was arguing which was worse, a hurricane or tornadoes.
hurricane.
And one guy, the old guy made a better point. One guy said, well, hurricane spawns tornadoes. Right. But a hurricane doesn't get over 200 some mile an hour winds.
Right.
A tornado does.
Right.
Right.
Tornado is
because
the
it
worst
spawns-
thing.
Right.
No, it spawns the tornadoes. But on the same note, with the hurricane, not only do you have the wind damage of 70 mile an hour winds or
Mhm.
more, you've got look up real quick.
Rains and flooding.
Well, you've got the rains and the flooding, and you've got the tornadoes that they spawn.
Right. But not all
and
not
the
all
fact
the
that
spawns.
it circles back.
Right. That makes the friction. Not all hurricanes produce tornadoes.
Right.
All tornadoes,
Produce.
when it produce the high winds,
Yeah.
up 200, 300 mile an hour winds. They could be wide, 5 miles wide. They're littler, but they both had a great argument. But insurance company tell you tornadoes are worse because you can't predict where they're coming.
Right. Right.
Right.
There's nothing you can do.
The
You can't-
hurricane.
see, hurricane, you can
coming.
board up stuff.
They see stuff coming for days and days
Right.
and days.
You can board up stuff and protect stuff from the winds and the surges. You
Right.
can't board up the house because of a
No.
tornado. You don't know.
Nope.
Right.
And that's the unknown is the reason why the guy, to me, won the argument. I don't
Right.
know what
Yeah,
everybody else
it's the
thinks,
most dangerous.
but if you think tornadoes ain't dangerous, ask people down in Texas and Kansas and Oklahoma.
Right.
The tornado.
Dean Cerny says 70 mile an hour winds up here. We just call a good storm.
That's right.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But Justin is right though. I mean, you got to bring in like when a hurricane first hits land, that's the maximum damage because you got the flood.
Oh yeah.
You got
You've
the flood, the
you've got
tide,
the
and all that
surge,
shit.
storm surge, the rain that's coming in,
Right.
the winds, and
So
yeah.
to end
And
the
it could
argument,
sit there and stall on your ass right there.
Yeah.
Right.
and one big one last year did.
Yeah.
And it got weaker, thank God.
Yeah, but it sat
But-
there and it stalled and it just messed shit
Well,
up.
You
Actually,
look at what Katrina did.
Yeah.
yeah, she hit
That's
hard.
yeah, she hit hard and heavy.
She came. That one in Galveston, go look it up, was still one of the most deadly ones in
Oh
Galveston.
yeah. That was back in the
Finally, I asked the two guys,
early,
early 1900s, I think.
yeah.
I asked two guys and said, okay, which one would you rather be in? If you had a choice, which would you rather be in? I'm like,
Hurricane.
they're like, I forget it. They would answer the question. They said,
It don't
Hurricane.
matter either way.
Yeah.
You can kiss your ass.
neither
goodbye.
one.
Right. Buy a missile bunker.
Hey, hey.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Actually, there's one in Polo for sale.
Yeah.
$3.5 million, but it's for sale.
You know, you got to think of,
It's one
I don't live on the
right there
coast.
north of Polo.
Huh?
Right there north
North
of
of Polo,
Polo.
yeah.
Yeah, where the tower's at.
Yeah, I think that's where it's at.
Yeah, I've been in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
People
Nice.
think they
I
live
guess it's been,
living
like, all
inland.
refurbished.
You ought
and
to see
everything
the
is
dude that's
beautiful.
living in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they moved in there. People think living in land, you don't get them, but we got everything else.
Yeah. Like we don't necessarily get the hurricane, but we can still feel the effects.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Winds travel a
But
long
we
ways.
do get the tornadoes.
Did you guys hear about the activity at Yellowstone?
Uh-uh.
They said it was somebody said on the news there was a mini eruption. Nothing, no plumage, but underneath.
Oh, really?
And they said had did that in 180 million years or 180,000 years, something like that. I never heard nothing more about it. I've been trying to find it. I haven't found anything.
Somebody
else about
says something like that. Oh, it hasn't done that for 180,000 years. Were you there?
Yeah.
See, that's the problem I have with all this shit. Carbon dating. Carbon dating can be tricked.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Guy was on it. Remember that show had the two guys on there that they proved everything right or wrong? What the hell was the name of it? I can't remember the name. But one of them took a garden hose. Okay. Yeah. And he turned the garden hose on. He goes, I'm going to show you something about water. Water can, you can't tell time because water erodes so fast you will never know. So he left the garden hose on and let it run down this hill. Just left it on. And it started eating back the hill. Okay. According,
his water bill was high.
He took the hose away. According to his mathematical calculations, that happened 30 years ago. No water damage.
Mm-hmm.
It just happened 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. Water
is the most destructive thing on this planet.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you tell me when it runs and moves, you can't tell me how long something like that takes.
No.
You don't know.
Right.
I've always had an argument. I don't think the earth is as old as they say it is.
You look at how many creeks around here.
Oh yeah.
Moved.
Oh yeah. Look at the Missouri
direction.
River, just for example.
The Missouri River.
The Arabian. What is that? The Arabian.
Yeah.
The riverboat down in that they've got down in Kansas City.
Yeah.
That charges an arm and a freaking leg to go see it, but it's cool as shit.
Uh-huh.
That was a mile or a half mile from
on ground.
Yeah. On
from
dry
where
ground.
The river used to be.
So I mean, and it's 100 and sometime in the 1800s. I know that's whenever it went down, but it's 100 and some years old. So over the course of 100 years, the entire Missouri River moved over a mile.
Yeah. Or maybe that deal. Maybe history wasn't correct. Maybe it was just a big flood.
Arabia.
Maybe it was a big flood.
Yeah.
Because Missouri's been known to flood.
Just a little bit.
Maybe it flooded and as it receded, there it was.
Right.
We don't know. I know the Missouri River ain't moved any.
No. I think Dean's right though. If Yellowstone goes up, we're all fucked.
Right.
We're all
Did
dead.
you see down there in Australia the big whale and the baby whale attacking the people on surfboards out there?
Huh.
It was on the news today.
Wow.
Well, that's what them surfers get. If you got a whale that's gigantic whale and the pup is half the size of it, are you going to stay on a surfboard watching them?
If they're not messing with us, yeah.
They were going around.
But if
like
they're
and come out of the water and swinging their tail.
Yeah, if that's the case, then
What are you laughing about now?
Redneck A-hole sent me this.
John,
private.
Yes.
Redneck A-hole sent me that private.
Sent you to private?
Yeah.
Private chat. Oh my God.
Come here, look at this
Jake Smoot, how you doing? And that stuff kind of fascinates the shit out of me anyway. Kathy King, how you doing? And we're down to the last about 15 minutes of the show, guys. But it's actually just really kind of crazy the force that water is.
Yeah.
And the mere fact that that riverboat, or sorry, steamboat, the Steamboat Arabia, that's what it's called. And you can look it up on Google too. And it's really interesting because they found, I think that because John had said something about is that the riverboat that they were eating pickles out of, and I think that was whenever they found it, they found jars of pickles and booze and all kinds of other stuff that was still preserved perfectly. And I seen that one.
Kathy King.
That's my cousin. She's deaf.
King Tut.
She's mute.
Huh?
Kathy King. She's mute. That's my cousin.
Oh,
do we put closed caption on for her?
How do we do that?
They have it on whatever they're watching.
It's on.
Okay.
It's on.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully our words are coming in fine for you, Kathy.
Yeah. Because that's I remember seeing the King Tut thing whenever they were talking. I was watching some documentary on it, and that they pulled the honey out of the jars, and it was still good.
Yeah. They had all
which honey never goes bad.
Right.
But
that just goes to prove it.
Right.
And like some hot peppers never mold.
Right.
Because they're too freaking hot to mold.
Yeah.
Right. So, but yeah, I'm.
Something else. If I found out something the other day, it's been bothering me for many years. People are always walking around talking about how Walt Disney had his head removed and cryovac'd so he can regrow his body.
What?
Yeah, that was.
See, I was always told that when he died, he was cryogenically frozen.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all.
But
he was actually cremated. That's the real truth. The real truth behind it.
I don't really give a shit.
But people say that, I'm thinking Google's free, dude. Look that shit up.
It's
he was
an urban
not
legend,
right?
And I brought it up because he's going to be on channel 299. That guy that does the autopsies of the celebrities. They're going to be talking about him on there.
Felix, you dick.
What do you do?
He said, "Have a good night. Have to go pull ribs off for the smoker."
Oh, send the ribs here.
Yeah. Hey, you have a good night, brother. Appreciate you
have
tuning
a good
in.
night, man. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, we appreciate you tuning in.
See him tomorrow.
Remember,
tomorrow's hump day.
Tuesday.
Video.
5.
So, yeah. So, shit. Now I lost. Oh, there was another ship that they found, and I want to say it was somewhere in the North Atlantic that they found it up towards Ireland, in that area or something, or maybe over towards Norway. But there was a whole bunch of cognac in it, and
I need to find that one.
Oh, they sold the bottles.
Massive price.
Oh yeah, it was like $2,000-$3,000 for a bottle.
Yeah,
but it was still good. And they said it was probably some of the best, smoothest cognac you'd ever drink in your life.
Well, everything was aged.
Yeah, and you want to talk about cold aged?
Oh.
Yeah, at the bottom of the ocean near, and I want to say it was Norway is where it went down. But at the bottom of the ocean for however many 100 years it was down there. Come on.
Those are good, all good stories.
I'm not a big drinker.
It's interesting,
but I drink,
especially the people who find
the
relics like that.
Oh yeah,
or
definitely.
You know, on the island and all this and that to discover stuff down.
It makes you wonder who really discovered a lot of things. You know,
well, like Oak Island,
gunpowder.
Look at that.
That is actually confirmed as fake.
Yeah,
they wondered who invented gunpowder. Said Chinese did, but why was there explosions in the Roman times? You know why? You know, concrete. The Romans had a recipe for concrete way before ours.
Oh yeah,
and it's still there. It lasts a lot longer than ours lasts.
Right.
So you know, how do they know?
Well, that's just like who found the first iron ore that you can melt down and make something out of.
Oh,
you know, you stop and think about that.
Or bronze or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Copper.
Yeah.
I know our ancestors would mine it. They'd walk around looking for it and they'd mine it, you know, copper. So,
right.
Yeah.
Silver,
you can see it because it turns green.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, you don't know.
No.
That's what's cool about these recordings, these other civilizations. How, you know, it's like, how to do things. People still ain't sure how they built the pyramids. They think it was by a blocking, system. They don't know.
If they did it by themselves, what human capabilities were back that time, there was some very, very intelligent mechanical minds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just look at Da Vinci.
Well, look at the craftsmanship that went into the pyramids. Everything had to be cut smooth.
Yeah.
How hard is it to cut a rock? A boulder.
I mean, whenever you have millions of slaves, it's hard.
Well, it ain't really how hard to cut it. The feat that impresses me
is getting it up.
Is how they square that shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how they leveled it.
Well, what got me was where'd they get it from?
Yeah. Like the ones that cut granite. You know how hard it is to cut granite rock?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Even today, you got
to
specialized equipment to do with. But the fact, if you go back and look at some of these ancient relics, the squareness of these damn things.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The levelness of them. I mean, you
know, been sitting there for 1,000 years and still just as plumb today as they were the day they were built.
Yeah.
And you look at houses today that are just built and they're 3/4 out of plumb.
Yeah.
You want to test one? I'll tell you, test one. Build you a free floating deck on your house. Okay. And everybody don't know but everybody don't know what a free floating deck is. It's a deck you don't tie to your house.
Right.
All right. In about 2 years, you go to open your storm door and the son of a bitch hits the deck because they won't let you out.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we're talking about.
Yep.
The deck's still where it is,
but
not the house.
Right.
Yep.
I know, but it's like you said, it's real
Dean
amazing
says aliens helped.
what they did.
John says feathers and wedges.
Yep.
Don't know.
And like Dean Cerny said, aliens.
Yeah,
Look at
why
some
not?
of the drawings they got on the pyramids inside.
Speaking of aliens, did you now see that the government of the United States has now admitted that there's aliens?
Oh, they did?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't watch the news very much.
They come out and they said it. I seen on the news, and then Monday Night Mayhem covered it. Also, the government. Yep.
You're going to hear more about it in
Really?
the next 12 months. A lot of stuff is going to be released.
Really?
That was part of the thing that Trump wanted. Everything.
Feathers.
Started
Right. He
releasing
wants
shit.
everything brought out in the open. He wants everything brought out about John F. Kennedy,
Yep.
Area 51.
Well, here's the thing. Okay. All right. You want to get me riled up? We're going to get me riled up for a minute. All right. And we might go over the 7 o'clock hour. I don't give a shit. This is my damn show. I'll do what I want. You want to get me riled up? Let's talk Area 51.
Okay.
Okay. Area 51, I don't know what goes on there. And I don't give a shit. Here's the thing. If there's evidence of aliens, of outside beings outside of this world, let us know.
Right.
You know, obviously the motherfuckers are looking at us going, God, these people are fucking idiots. Now, as far as everybody flipping out and UFOs and this and that and the other, you know how many people called the B-2 stealth bomber a UFO before it finally came out that it was an actual thing? UFO does not have to be a space vehicle. All it is an unidentified flying object. A freaking bird can be a UFO.
Right.
Hold on a second. UFO.
They came in.
Until you figure out what it is.
Until you figure it out what it is. It is an unidentified flying object.
Well,
That's it.
Here's what I got to say to people.
And it's the same thing with a USO.
Right.
An unidentified submerged object.
Here's what I got to say about those people that
the Boogaloo.
They have a problem with all this stuff. If you think
they're fucking scared.
If you think that we are not the only intelligent life force in this universe, you're an idiot.
Right.
You think the universe is so huge. There's so many balls out there, so
Right.
many planets. If you think we're the only intelligent life force
Of the
there's something seriously wrong with your brain.
and the Hubble
You need to open
telescope, right, has showed us billions of other galaxies, just like the Milky Way, which is the galaxy we live in.
Right.
Okay, little fucking history lesson there. And what is to say that there is not a planet that is orientated to its sun, which is just another star, the way that the Earth is? Now, the fact that the Earth sits at a perfect 23.5-degree angle, blah, 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 we're the perfect distance away from our sun, not all of them are the exact same. So people that say, oh, well, it can't happen, they're not the exact same. Right. You've got bigger ones, you've got smaller ones. So that planet that supports life in that particular galaxy, if that's true, and I'm not saying that it is, I'm not saying that it isn't, because I haven't seen definitive proof.
Right.
Now, once I get shown definitive proof that it is real, okay, cool. Why not? But what's to say that, okay, this, we'll say Sergeant Voodoo is the son of another galaxy, right? Now, in our galaxy, the distance between Richie's microphone and Sergeant Voodoo is the perfect distance to support life. But in one of the other billion galaxies, that's got to be right here.
Right.
In relation to the microphone.
And maybe it is.
And so it's one of those things you don't know, because number one, how do we know how much radiant heat comes off of that sun?
Right.
How do we know how far away a planet has to be from that sun producing X number of radiant heat versus the angle and everything like that goes into how our planet is perfect for life?
Right.
Because if you look at it, any planet before Earth going towards the sun is too hot. Right. Any planet going after is too cold.
Well, too hot, too cold for us.
Right.
Maybe there's other life beings that's how they live.
Maybe.
Right. Okay. No, I
don't personally think there's any other life in our galaxy. But I think that there might
galaxy
be.
Over.
Yeah. Our neighbors.
That's in the universe.
Yeah. Our intergalactic neighbors.
Yeah. Right. Who said they're not? Show me there's not.
Right.
You got a better chance of saying there is, and
we are just bugs on a rock chasing
But
paper.
I wanna
and
know
breeding.
if you're gonna go dig up the men and women who everybody called names, the government said you're full of crap. You need medicine. Who said I was anal probed or I seen something?
Yeah.
They're going to apologize to people now. They can send their family a check.
Yeah.
Because now apparently the government's saying, well, I guess you did tell the truth. I mean,
Okay. You both know Denise,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I know several
Her
days.
cousin
Pride Board.
is in the Air Force
Yeah.
and NASA
Okay.
down Texas,
Okay.
right?
Houston, we have a
He can-
problem.
Yeah. He can tell you there's no such thing as a UFO. They're all IFOs.
Identified.
They are all identified.
Well-
That's as far as he can talk until he retires and gets out.
And then goes 75 years.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. I don't understand, I don't know why, and I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this statement, but a lot of the people who are naysayers and who say we are the only planet that supports life are staunch, hardcore, right-hand Christians.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me I'm wrong. Change my mind.
Well, my dad's probably the most religious man you know.
No, he's
Okay,
not.
well, he's a highly religious man.
I consider Phil spiritual.
He's a
I
very,
don't. Religious to me is a negative word.
okay. Well, my dad's a very spiritual man.
Yeah, he is.
And he'll tell
and
you,
very intelligent.
He'll tell you that there's something else out there.
Yeah.
He has no idea what.
But that's because he is intelligent and doesn't just blindly believe into whatever somebody else
He
tells you.
researches everything.
And that's the thing.
If you tell him fart stinks, he's going to research that fart.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way he is.
Yeah. And I mean, and I actually got to see him at Walmart the other day.
He told me that.
And just tickled me pink to see him. But it's one of those things. Don't just be a blind, stupid ass sheep. Go out and take the time to research.
And
look into
right.
Right. Look into the politician that you want to vote for. See what everything they talk about is. Not just the shit that they put on their commercials to fluff up and get your vote because they're, oh yeah, look at me, I'm this, that, and the other. No. Look at the underbelief. I don't believe there are aliens. I believe there are
interdimensionals.
Yeah.
Well,
and
if somebody wants to argue with
is
you,
the layman's term for that.
If someone wants to argue with you and say there's no such thing as intelligent life, so if they find a plant, on another planet, guess what?
They found evidence of water on Mars.
And guess what? There you go. They've already lost.
Yeah,
they've already lost their argument.
Oh yeah, you won't define life on another planet.
Define intelligence.
You
can breathe and talk.
Microorganism is that life?
Yeah.
Fossilized microorganisms. Is that evidence of life on Mars?
Mars, they say, can support life if it had water.
Yeah.
And it used to have water, they're saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They found ice.
So,
they found fossilized or microorganisms. So is that, in my mind, that supports the fact that there might have been or was life at one point in time.
Some sort of life, yeah.
Who knows how long ago and who knows how recent. I mean, shit, it could have been 10 years before we launched the shuttle. And then all of a sudden it just dissipated. Some massive fucking red-eye hurricane hit them. Whatever. I don't know. You don't know. Have you ever been to Mars, Carl?
Nope.
How about you, Richie?
No.
Okay, so
I'd like to go to the moon and see what's on there.
oh hell yeah, I'd love to go to the moon. I think that would be
hello,
badass.
Carl. Hello, Carl.
Carl.
Carl. What's up?
He was on earlier.
Yeah.
You about y'all still live?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up? Yeah, damn right.
So
we might go to 10 o'clock, Carl.
That's all right.
No, I'm just kidding.
No,
We own the program. We're not
Mars
dictating.
was civilized and they destroyed their planet.
Could have been. Prove it wrong. I don't know.
God created all sorts of beings. We are special because we are made in his image.
Who says?
April.
Maybe
I'm asking her.
But maybe that's the way it is.
And I'm not trying to be a dick. Okay. I'm not trying to be a dick by any means because I believe the same thing.
Right.
But when you say that, who says so? Who says that we are created in his image?
And maybe that's just this planet. Maybe the next planet, not there.
What if
creating his dog's image?
Right.
I don't know.
If Jesus had a dog, what kind of dog would it be?
Rottweiler. I mean,
I knew that was coming.
asking me. I mean, hell.
Sure wouldn't have been no Chihuahua.
Jesus have any
Satan's
dog he wants. You know?
Oh, Taco Bell.
That's Satan's dog. Never trust a fart after Taco Bell. But and I'm not trying to say that what that is in the Bible. Okay, but who says the Bible is 100% true?
Well,
The Bible is hold on.
written by man. It's not.
It
It's
was
not 100%
written by
accurate.
man. It was translated by man. How much of the Bible was lost in translation? How much of the Bible was cut out? And we know it was cut out.
There's books of the Bible that are not even in the Bible
Because of what the Catholic Church, and I'm not bashing on anybody's religion. Please do not think that. The Catholic Church canonized the Bible. The Bible that we read today is the Catholic Bible. Okay? They took out what they didn't want.
Go back or go on your computer, guys,
Okay.
and Google History Channel.
Yeah.
And go back and read a part about the Bible.
Yeah.
There's scholars on there that at least 10 or 12 different books of the Bible that got taken out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they
Enoch
took them out.
And there's
because
reasons for that.
because they didn't follow the agenda of the Catholic Church
Yeah,
at the
the
time.
Catholic Church wanted to scare you
Right.
and
They
to live
took-
one way.
They took Enoch out because it
Yep.
started talking about the Watchers.
Yeah.
Which were the fallen angels that were trying to get back in God's grace.
And, well, there's all, and I believe there's also books on there talking about the real heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know.
You know,
They want to scare you to live a
and
certain
I
way.
understand.
And I agree
And
with
John,
you. They took out a lot of stuff that
John says
they
that
didn't think
it's
we wanted to. They
Right.
didn't want us to know.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
And
and
that
John
ain't
says
right.
it's called faith, and I understand that.
Right.
Everything you believe has to be, taken
Right.
with an ounce of faith.
Right.
Okay. I can't sit there and say this water is clear, and somebody else who's maybe blind, okay,
Right.
is going to either have to believe me and have faith in me that I'm not giving them a
Right.
bottle of piss
Exactly.
or whatever. It's one of those things that I've never and remember at one point in my life I was ordained as a youth minister in the Baptist church.
Mhm.
Fight me. Okay? The things that I have seen in my life, the things that I have studied in my life have developed what is called my religo. Okay? Everybody has this word called religo. It is your system of belief.
Yes.
Okay?
Mhm.
Yes.
My personal belief is that the Christian church, the Hindu religion, the Buddhist faith, the Islamic faith, the Muslims, the Mormons, the Catholics, every single one of them, anything that is touched by, created by, or is interacted with by man is inherently corrupt by those men. Prove me wrong. The Catholic Church has been shown to have helped the mafia launder money out of Iran back in the Iran conflict.
Yeah. The Bible, Christianity is a newer religion. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's one of the youngest
It's one of the
religions.
youngest. Mormonism is one of the youngest ones. Also,
It is the youngest. But,
Well, there's another one now come up.
oh, the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah.
Scientology.
Scientology ain't even a real religion. Anyway,
No.
you are correct in what you said because our ancestry, had a certain belief system. We believed there was one being in charge called the Creator, Ute or whatever, however you want to say it in whatever language our ancestors had. Okay. And you know this because every single religion basically have some things in common, every one of them. Okay. So you start to believe that maybe that one thing might be true, a couple in common.
Right.
When it branches off everything else, no. But you see, there's a creator. I've had some experiences, but I know there's angels. I've had experience. Okay.
Yeah.
But being of our faith, before the white man came and brought Christianity to us, we had our own set of beliefs. And did they work for us? Yeah.
Right, and that's
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Who is to say that Christianity is the right one?
Yeah.
Or Hindu, or
And whatever's right for you, that's what
you know,
you
because-
do.
It's
I mean-
what's your faith, what you believe.
right. And in the grand scheme of things, you really want to talk about something. The Hindus, don't they have something like 200 and some gods? Well, there you go. Pick one that you like and go for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they've got choices.
Right.
You know, I don't. Maybe Mormon is the right one. I don't know. But you know, and I love what Dean said. Jesus turned water into wine, but Popcorn Sutton turned water into moonshine, and moonshine is better than wine.
You see, here we go. Nothing. Our religion, or our culture, used to any means they could to get the spiritual. They smoke peyote, for example. A lot of religions shun you from doing anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've never smoked peyote. I can, so can you. If you got your card, you can
I
smoke.
don't have my card
I don't want to do it.
Right.
yet.
Okay. Although the world keeps fucking up, I might take a trip. Okay. I might take a trip.
You know, honestly, and on the thing of peyote, I want to do it once
And I do too.
just to say I've done it.
I want to do traditional though. Like
Yeah, and I want to do it the right way.
Yeah,
Like
in
I don't
our
want to
way.
do it just
Yeah.
to get
Not the
freaking
way
ripped.
we did years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to do it. And don't get it twisted. Some of our ancestors were lit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
was-
yeah.
I mean,
You know,
there's
so-
stories of belly flopping in the fire. I mean, what
Yeah.
the
Right.
shit? Woohoo!
Magic mushrooms.
You know,
Yeah.
but
But I
you
want
know,
to do it till
the old way,
Yeah.
the right way.
And I only want to do it once.
Chew it,
So-
eat it.
But yeah, so there's so much out there, guys. Don't pin your hopes and thinking. Don't be arrogant, I guess, and think we're the
Yeah.
only people here. Because I
Right.
got news for you. You got a short life, buddy.
Yeah.
You're wrong. And so now that finally, and first of all, it kind of pissed me off they release this information now because we ain't stupid.
We've known for how long?
We've known since Area 51. Look, I've seen Men in Black. I've seen Independence Day.
I wonder how much truth is in
Motherfuckers,
it.
I
Where'd
know.
they
Anyway.
come up with the script?
Uh,
you
Well,
know?
some a lot of it's Hollywood, but in every lie there's a truth, and every there's a little bit of truth in everything.
Right.
There just is.
Right. Well, anyway, guys, we are at the end of the show. I've had a blast tonight.
I have
And
too.
we need to do more shows like this where we just kind of free form it. We have a little fun. And and honestly, real quick in the comments, if you're still watching, all two of you,
Oh, wait.
if you're still watching, would you rather us keep with the free form where we just kind of talk about stuff that
Random shit.
might be funny and I mean, we plan the shows, but on the same note, we kind of freeform it to where we can have a little bit of fun with it and laugh and talk about all kinds of stuff. And obviously we try and stay away from politics. We try and stay away from religion. But why not?
It comes into play sometimes.
Right. So, if you guys, real quick, if you guys would like for us to keep doing that and stick with our roots as a show, with the stick and the stupidity, give us a thumbs up. And, and Dean says, hell yeah, the back and forth is fun. Paul Huffman. So, but with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in tonight and supporting us. Honestly, Woe Entertainment has been 5 years in the making so far. Okay, well, 4 years. We are going into our 5th year, and we are into our 5th year. Sorry, and
I'm the dumb one.
shut up. I've got a problem with dates. Okay. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much. If you are having an issue, if you are having issues with post-traumatic stress, if you're having issues with depression, anxiety, please reach out to somebody. Call the suicide hotline. Call somebody. Reach out to us here at the show. Look in the comments there, and there's almost always somebody that's willing to listen. Please reach out to somebody. If we are busy or we have something going on that we cannot take away from, we will get you in contact. Okay. So with that being said, much love to you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel right here on the Woe Entertainment Network. Much love.
Don't the dog ahoy.